Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So, this is the second part to, well, I guess it's not really a second part. This is going to be a video about the NYX 10 Shadow Eye Color Palette in Smoky Eyes. This is what the box looks like. Smoky Eyes. Now, I don't believe that this is part of the Runway collection. This doesn't say that on here. I think it's just the 10 eyeshadow Smoky Eyes palette. This one was also $9.99. It shows the colors right there on the side. I've had this since I bought my Dark Shadows palette. So this is the palette right here. Smoky Eyes on the back. It is ESP 10C SMEY Smoky Eyes. And I believe it's just about the same size. Yeah, definitely the same size as the other palette I already showed you. They're all the same size. Oh, did I shut this all the way? Yep. This also has a large mirror, so I am going to cover that up real quick. I just don't want to blind anybody. I know that it will give a reflection from my flash. I love this palette. This palette is amazing. So here is the palette. And the colors are fabulous, you guys. They are so pigmented. None of them are powdery. I do not have the same problem with this palette as I did with the other palette. Which one is that called? Secret World. Again, that one's a little bit older, but you know, I have Urban Decay palettes that I've had for years, and the eyeshadows are just the same as they were when I first bought them. So I don't think that, you know, is the reasoning. But this one is absolutely beautiful. It has the most beautiful colors to do a smoky eye with. This would be a great present for any makeup lover in your life, especially the person that likes to wear the smoky eye look. You know, you can do a natural smoky eye. You can go from a natural to like the most dramatic smoky eye, which is this palette. I love this palette. It's just wonderful. The colors are just beautiful. And I'm really honestly surprised that more people do not rave about this palette. I have seen reviews on YouTube about it, but I haven't seen a lot. You know, everybody does reviews on the Naked palettes and the Lorac Pro palettes and the Urban Decay palettes and all that, but I really have not seen. You know, this palette is wonderful. It's just as good of quality as, you know, I'm sure probably the Urban Decay Smoky Eyes palette. I don't have that palette, so I can't, you know, perfectly compare it to it, but this one is wonderful. Comes with a little sponge tip applicator, which normally I take these out of my palettes, because I don't really use them, but, you know. So, before I show you the swatches, what I did was I had to wash my hands of the other swatches, and then I used my lotion. I put my lotion in this here because I actually bought a big huge bottle of it from the dollar store, from Dollar Tree. Actually, it's a cocoa butter lotion that they sell there, and it smells amazing. It's one of the best lotions that I have ever used, and it's only $1, and it's a huge bottle. Excuse me, and I refill it in here. I'll have to get the name. Excuse me for you guys. I love it. Sorry, I have to take a drink of my tea. I'm having like a hiccup attack. My famous tea. Okay. Then I sanitize my hands. Well, first I sanitize my hands, then I put my lotion on. Then I used my Time Balm primer, and then this time I just used my Primed and Ready eye primer. So, there's the colors again. I mean, there's just beautiful beautiful range of colors from champagne to like beautiful dark deep browns to silvers to dark black to more like chromy silvers, and then a really pretty like creamy champagne color right there. So I'm going to show you guys the swatches. I'm going to start with the first color, which is like a beautiful it's more of like a, well, I guess that's more of like a champagne. No, this is more of the champagne color right here. I mean, look at that. That's, now, you guys know when I do my swatches, I do like this. I take it on my hand. I'll show you how pigmented. Look at that. And all I do is, when I do it on my hand, I go up, down. Okay, that's how I do my swatches. And right there, very pigmented, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing color. I love it. The second color is like a, well, here's the second color right here. It's a beautiful taupey brown color. These definitely remind me of Urban Decay shadows, the way they're swatched. They're just beautiful. The third color is another beautiful brown right there. I mean, you can just see from the swatches how awesome of a smoky look they would make, you know, on your eyes. Okay, and then the fourth one is a deep, deep dark brown right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the fifth one is more of like a deep chrome silver. Almost, it's like a gray, in between gray and silver. I don't know, it's a really nice color. Then this row down here, what did I just drop? Oh, sorry guys, I always have to drop something. I dropped my wipes. This row down here, the first color is the black color. It's very pigmented. I love this color. Sorry to wipe it. See, I tried to wipe it off and it stained my finger. Okay. So there's the black, and there is the swatch of the black. Look how dark that is. Very deep, dark black. The next color is like a deep, dark brown. That would be right there. So you can do a really dramatic, smoky look with the black or with a dark brown, which I find I love both of them, but lately I've been rocking more of a natural dark brown smoky eye. Really pretty. The next color is like a really pretty, sorry, it's right there. It's a really pretty, like, almost like a, honestly, it has like a lavender undertone to me. It's like a really pretty silvery color. It's just beautiful. And then the next, see, I'll show you on my finger. I really like this color a lot. It's just a really pretty color. And then we have the next color, which would be right there. And that is like a true silver right there. I'll show you. See, these ones aren't powdery. Like I said, beautiful color. They're similar, but they're not the same. And then the last color is like a really nice cream. Very pretty color. Beautiful highlight color right there. And that would be right there. So those are all 10 colors, and if you see, they are gorgeous. This palette is a must-have palette in any makeup collection and in any makeup artist kit. It's beautiful. I love this palette. I have a couple different smoky palettes, and I have to say that this one is one of my favorites. I do have, let me see if I can find it, because it's been a while since I've used it. Maybe just to compare. Up here in this drawer, it's right here. The Stila, this is another smoky palette I have. And I bought this a while ago, but I did use it quite a bit. This is actually the Stila Smoky Eye, the Talking palette. It has a base color, a lid color, a crease color, and a dark color that's like a liner color. Comes with 4 shadows. Oh, this is going to be not easy to open. Okay. Comes with like a, you know, right there it tells you base, lid, crease, liner. Up here it's kind of funny, you press it.
Thank you for purchasing your Stila Smoky Eye Kit. This set will help answer the #1 asked question, how do I...
You can stop it. So, I'll show you guys. Now, this is pretty old. I haven't used this in a while. Still has beautiful colors in there, but the darker colors are, here, let me see here. Definitely nice in this palette. Not as deep though. This black is very black though. And it is like almost liner like. I don't know. I'm probably going to depot this. Because it's rather, what's the word for it? It's rather big. This palette. I mean, it talks. That's cool. I forgot. I think this was like $20 when I purchased it. I got this probably two and a half years ago. And this used to be my favorite Smokey palette. See, that black is really pretty deep. Let me see. It has like a, definitely would be a nice color to use under your eye. I just swatched that over that swatch. That's why it looks gold. But, it's a very deep black. But like I said, this used to be my favorite Smokey palette. But not anymore. I love this palette. This palette, I mean, just look at those swatches. It's just amazing. So yeah, I definitely recommend this palette to anybody who likes smoky looks, or, you know, you want something like this in your makeup kit or your makeup collection, because it just has every color, you know, that you could use. Not just in a smoky look. You don't have to necessarily do a dramatic look with this palette. You can always do something natural, believe it or not, but you can. And it's just a wonderful palette. For $9.99, I think this is a great deal. I don't think it's raved enough about. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful palette. I absolutely love this palette. And I definitely recommend, you know, you trying it out. I think you'll really, really like it. I love it. So, that's a great palette. There's the swatches once again. I hope you guys, well, those aren't the swatches, but, I mean, this is, don't get me wrong, this is another great palette. You can still get this palette. This is another great palette to start out with. It's a little bit more expensive. You might be able to get it cheaper on eBay. I'm not exactly sure because this is an older palette, but this is another great palette to start out with, you know. But for $9.99, 10 shadows and beautiful shades, pigmented, blendable, like that, it's definitely worth it. So I would definitely check this one out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.